Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another Date Everything. Shall we keep on going? Oh, I think we shall.
House homie! Welcome back to the Adrenaline Den!
It's good to be back.
And it is our pleasure to welcome you back. Our pleasure for sure. Hey, what do you think of the new branding? We just named it. Do you like it? Isn't it a mood? It came to us in a dream. You were there too, but you were wearing a lot less.
Ooh, tell me more.
Well, we were gearing up to go street luging. It was gonna be wicked gnarly, but you forgot your mouth guard. And all your clothes. Peg number 3 found this very sexually arousing. But frankly, we were just worried for your safety. Safety is goals AF!
Hard to put on you guys.
Anyway, give us 2 minutes, would you? You caught us right in the middle of visualizing success. And some other slightly naughtier imagery.
Oh my god.
We sit and do it for 37 minutes every day. It's tight, Broseph! Ah, meditation!
What you visualize?
We're mentally rehearsing today's adventure. Imagining executing each maneuver with flawless precision. Visualize to realize!
Nice. What you up to?
We're going windsurfing! Yay!
Oh. What's that?
Oh man, it's so gnarly! We're gonna bring our sailboards down from the bathroom. Ask Jean-Lou to hit a flush. And let it rip! Boom! Instant sailboarding! Wicked!
Some epic.
Oh, for sure. Honestly, it's also a little dangerous, but just the right amount of dangerous. Oh, yeah!
So it is dangerous.
Listen, Red Bull always makes sure all of our adventures are exhilarating and epic. And above all, safe. Always safe. Super safe, fam. No cap. Yeah? Tell that to Hank number 6.
Well, I'm certified.
Knew you would be! Because clearly there's absolutely nothing to be concerned about. Nothing sauce here, amigo! Anyway, enough about that. What's important is, are you gonna be joining us on today's epic windsurfing activity? Are you?
Hell yeah.
Wicked tight! Just remember to stay low, feel the wind, and ride those waves. Ride them like you really mean it. Let's go shred it up, dog!
Vaughn sniffs once, twice, 3 times. Each sniff bigger than the last. His nostrils flare cartoonishly.
What is this my nostrils detect? Oh, you brought it!
Yes. Oh, it is kind of... Yeah, here we go.
Vaughn takes the cheese from you, bringing it in close and inhaling its scent in a manner so obscene, you're forced to look away.
Oh yeah, oh yeah! This is the good stuff, I can tell. Ha-ha! Oh, I'm gonna be covered in rats in no time! I only worship Jesus. And even he can't save them rodents now. Ain't no higher power in the crawl space. Just darkness. And Bodhi, I guess. But mostly darkness.
Is the lack light on you?
Saying I'm afraid of the dark? You don't know darkness like I do, buddy, okay? You ain't seen the things that come out of the infinite void after you stare into it too long. Now, you gonna leave me alone so I can do my job? God damn, it's dusty.
Yes. Can do the last. Okay, let me actually do. What is love? Friend, diamond. We have Lux. We have art. It's John. It's my favorite. It's cool. Freddy. Weapon. Chair. Market lover. Okay. Wow. Do the shield.
Be there in a moment.
An utterly charming secretary hurries into view, giving you an apologetic nod.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Her greeting is cut short as she seems to recognize you mid-sentence.
Oh! Oh, my goodness gracious, it's the human! Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting you today. Oh, golly, I must look an absolute mess. You must be here for Mayor Celia.
Mayor Celia?
Oh, you don't know.
No.
I completely understand. You must be such a busy bee running around and taking care of all of us here in the house. Who would have time to remember every little detail? Mayor Celia runs things around here, keeps an eye on all the citizens, makes sure the wheels are greased so nothing squeaks. You know, that sort of thing. I help her out when I can, but if we're being honest, she does most of the heavy lifting around here. Keeps a roof over everyone's heads. Literally, she's the ceiling. I could pencil you in for an appointment, if you'd like.
Sounds like a great PS if it helps you look good for your boss. I'm glad to.
Oh, well...
She twirls a strand of dark hair around her finger, blushing sweetly.
Would you care for some tea while you wait?
Yes, please.
Perfect timing. Just so happens I've got a kettle all nice and ready. How do you take it?
Milk and sugar.
Oh, that's my favorite too. I think I'll pour myself a cup while I'm at it.
Florence stumbles, pitching forward onto her hands and knees. The tea spills all over the floor, though thankfully the cup doesn't shatter.
Oh, no. Gosh, that just spilled everywhere. Right on the carpet of my good jacket. Oh, that's gonna sting. I'm so sorry, dear. I need to dab this out with a towel right away. Would it be all right if you showed yourself up to the mayor's office? Just this once?
Sure.
Thank you so much, dear. Sorry again about the tea. Oh, please don't tell the mayor about this.
Don't worry.
There she is, the mayor herself. She simply radiates poise and power. She's an intimidating sort of beauty, but you find yourself intrigued to learn more about her.
So, in summary? I just think if I could get a little more foot traffic around my bar, I'd get more business.
Oh, Beverly, I understand your concerns. But what do you expect us to do, dear? We already put up posters and held fundraisers. We can't just move the fridge, stove, toilet, and everyone else out of the way to clear foot traffic every night.
We could try that.
Bev.
Fine.
Trust me, we're doing everything that we can.
All right. But if nobody's in by next week, I'll be back.
I'm sure you will, darling.
Celia presses an intercom button on her desk.
Florence, dearest, send the next one in.
Yes, miss.
Hi.
Hello, Mateo. What can I do for you today?
That's a great question, actually. Now that I'm here, I can't even remember. Isn't it funny how that always happens? Right when you need to think of something to say, your brain just sort of goes blank?
Oh, I know it.
You know what? It was probably nothing. I don't want to waste your time. I know how busy you are. I'll just see myself out.
Mateo, come, sit. Tell me what's bothering you.
Right. It's just...
Go on.
It's Lux. They're kind of pulling cords around the house, refusing to pick up after themselves, keeping the whole bedroom up late with their streams. It's really been stressful for the Inanimals.
No.
And I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but it's just been a lot, and...
All right, Mateo, all right. Lux, you said.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll have someone take care of it.
Thank you.
Next.
Whoa!
Hello, Wallace, darling.
Whoa!
Yes, I remember from last week. It's on the docket.
Whoa!
Think nothing of it. Next. Oh, it's you. I don't believe we've formally met. Mayor Celia. I'm also the president of the HOA. That's Home Objects Association. Here's my card. But really, all you ever need to do if you need me is to simply look up. What can I do for you today?
Trying to get the lay of the land. I always wanted to meet the mayor.
Well then. Hello. Meeting successful. Never a bad idea to make sure everybody knows your face. We're important here. Some sit back and wait for others to plan things. Others simply do them. You and I, we're doers.
Absolutely.
I've seen you zipping back and forth around the house, running here and there. You seem like a reliable sort. I wonder if I might ask you a favor. It's about my assistant, Florence.
She's sweet.
She is an absolute dear. Although sometimes I fear it gets her into trouble. She's such a kind thing. But that means she lets people walk all over her. Sometimes I worry the wrong sort might be taking advantage of her. I've noticed that whenever we go to lunch together, she never seems to buy herself anything. What's more, she's been pinching every penny you've dropped on her like a miser. I suspect she might be having financial issues. The office pays her well, of course. She's an invaluable assistant. I think it's possible someone might be fleecing her. I'd like to formally ask for your help. I may be her boss, but Florence would never give me a straight answer if she thought it might upset me. However, she's quite friendly with strangers. And technically speaking, as the owner of the house, you outrank me. Maybe you could get something out of her. What do you say? Would you do me a favor and look into this matter? Quietly?
Okay, I'll look into it.
Thank you. I'll be waiting. Hopefully it's nothing. What else do you need?
Tell me about what?
She's the most dedicated secretary I've ever worked with. She would do anything for this office. Unfortunately, the dear can be a little down on herself. Not much in the way of self-confidence. It's a shame, really. She's totally unaware of her own natural charms.
What do you mean?
I think she's under the impression that she needs to spruce herself up. I keep finding empty bottles around her desk. Perfume, maybe? Although they don't carry a scent. And it seems like every time I turn my back, she's got another set. They don't look especially high quality either. Poor dear. What else do you need?
Just want to see you.
You have done so. Keep well.
Nothing up here. I should go to
Lucinda Lavish stands in your way, her well-endowed body striking a luscious pose.
Tell me your desires.
Can we do something?
You bet your sweet bottom, baby. Because my secret is, I'm not actually Lucinda Lavish. I'm Lucinda Lascivious.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello to you too. I've got, let's say, a special circumstance. One that allows me to bend the rules. Come here, baby. I've got a special place where no one can see us.
Lucinda takes you to a rather strange place. You can't quite make out where you are, but you are certain you are somewhere near your house. It could be that she's right. No one else can see you here.
No one else who has any say, that is.
What do you mean?
We could get into all sorts of trouble here. Horny trouble. This is my fantasy chamber, a place where all your wildest fantasies can come true. Tell me, my effervescent darling, what is your wildest fantasy?
Bunch.
Oh, nice. For me? Or for you?
I want you to step up.
And I certainly will, my little simp. It's here and only here where we can do these things. My time here is limited, so I'll have to see you around when you least expect it. But next time, I think you know exactly what you want to pick.
Hey, I feel a little ambushed here.
Sorry, who? Don't worry, it's not about
Sorry to bother you, Henry, but we're looking for any information on a counterfeit item in the house. Have you found anything? Perhaps at one of our crime scenes?
Well, yeah. When I was upstairs cleaning under the trophy shelf, I heard Stepford saying some nasty stuff. You should go check with him. You down for a drink later?
Sure, I will be back.
Sweet. See you around.
Dude, I'm missing everyone.
An 18th century dandy strikes a dramatic pose before you, turning this way and that as though modeling in his own imaginary spotlight. He seems quite impressed with himself.
Yes, yes, it's me, the one, the only Candelabra.
What's special about me?
I'm the one, the only. Do you see any other candelabra here?
Just because you're a single doesn't mean anything. There's one thing I know.
Oh, yes. Sadly, she seems to be scandal-proof, that one. My little wicks would have made certain of it.
Oh, little bricks.
My lovely lads, my flames, my sentinels. They travel around the homestead and find out all the lovely lies they all speak.
If that really works, you
No, it's merely a turn of phrase. I mostly just raise my voice. Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen?
Cállate, Candleman.
They can be quite rude at times, but my persistent brightness can illuminate even the best kept secrets. Some would call me quite the busybody, but I would then call myself a beacon of truth.
Sound like kind of...
How scandalous of you to inquire. Do you really want to know?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. What is this? The crawl space where fools linger to die? If you truly want gossip, then give me some languorous lingo.
Why I like the
Well. Scandal time! This housestone, while it may appear peaceful from the outside, for example, did you know that the previously paired aerialists, Washford and Drysdale, are no longer speaking to each other?
I didn't know that.
Next, were you aware that known vagabond Bobby Pym is on the loose once more? Can you imagine the heist they are planning? Can you imagine the romantic dalliances as they make their way through the house? More scandals abound. They say there is a shadow that does not obey the laws of physics. A true scandal that undermines the physical realm. And yet, they say if you peer closely at a certain shadow in the floor, you can see the crooked stranger himself. But I am not finished with the daily scandals, no. One has heard of self-insert, yes? Could you imagine a video game in which all the creators inserted themselves at once at the same time? Such a thing is not imaginable. But in one that I've seen, they've hidden themselves within their very names. Oh, yes, indeed. Critics hate that sort of self-referential garbage. Very well. One last scandal. There's no possibility you've heard of it. Long ago, a relic was stolen from an island nation, brought to these shores, and hidden underneath this house in a box. Surely you haven't heard this yet.
Right, I did.
No matter. That is more scandal than your puny pate can handle. I will teach you the ways of the scandal monger soon enow.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately. Is everything all right with the Dateviators? Are they operating efficiently?
I think so.
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the Quantum Catalyst Activator.
What's that?
That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the Quantum Catalyst Activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it.
Wait, what?
Sorry. It's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
up and buy item.
A red-haired traveler lifts her goggles to peek at you, revealing freckled cheeks and stunning blue eyes. There's a friendly air about her that makes you want to hear her stories.
Now, why, my love, you look some lost. Where you longs to?
Why you love?
Sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I'm excited. It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right...
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
here. Friendliest folk you'll ever meet, but the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way. So, where are you from?
What's real?
Oh, that makes sense with that accent I'm hearing on you. It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know? I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away. You'd think they'd be in arm's reach considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context. Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines. The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes. Geez, there I go, talking your ear off. Sorry about that. It's just... I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there.
Why can you walk around like I want help?
I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
That can't be.
It's not about just being nice. I come up to the others so I can ask about them, get to know them, who they are. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be. And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way. One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. And soon enough, they find an excuse to leave. I'm just bad at it, I guess. Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm getting...
It's hard, isn't it? I can see why you need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up. You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. It's so frustrating. Sorry, I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation a little bit. Oh, whoa. I just had the best idea. You're running to the Four Winds meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right? Travelers, you knows what I'm saying. Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks, and come back and we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't catch...
Speak plain, Gaia, speak plain. Okay, so... You're speaking with objects all over the house. You know how some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or hecho in Argentina on the bottom? Well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away. They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket. Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my checklist. This map is uncharted. But if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide. It's everything I've ever wanted. And you'll get a chance to practice talking more. Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great?
Perfect.
Right? I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my cartouche, I'll scratch yours. What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies?
Sure, why not?
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of humming and hawing.
I like that.
You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help. It's hard to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name or anything for who to talk to, but I can get you close. It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself. I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?"
Like you did.
Yeah, like that. It was a disaster.
Aw.
Point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first. Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically. So, what do you say? Do you want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
Sure. Hint.
All right. Hint. Hint, hint, hint. Let's spin me around and see which object I get a sense for. Sometimes I feel like I go round in circles. But you humans have these machines that let you walk forever and go nowhere. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
Any other ways?
Well, most TV comes from the US, but I know you watch anime sometimes. That's from overseas. I don't suppose you got any merchandise, do you? Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. You know, there used to be this magic show. The magician was supposed to be super mysterious. Wonder whatever happened to that guy. Magicians always have names like El Magnifico or I'll pull a rabbit out of a hatio. Those sound foreign. Maybe he was a traveler too. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. I hear the toilet has a funny way of talking. Literally. I literally hear him. He's so loud. Strange way of talking might mean he's from out of town, if you know what I mean. Could check there. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Cabinets. The cabinets!
Are you okay?
It's a vision. Clear as day. Cabinets. You know what that might mean?
I should go speak with him.
Maybe. Maybe? Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. I know this seems tricky. There are so many folks to talk to, but some of them can only be found through a magnificent quest. Try speaking with Bo. She's great with quests. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Oh, how could I forget? Captain Jack Pirro. He's got a ship. He must have gone to plenty of places. He's just across the way by the Chesterfield there. The couch, sorry. More Islander speak coming out. Hope that helps.
But
Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Well, sometimes before going on a journey, it can be a good idea to reflect on things first. Look inside so you know where you want to be on the outside. Any idea where you might be able to reflect? Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. You know, the things I've heard around here do tend to be little secrets. So, for the privacy of others, I'll be sure to say my next one pianissimo. But not this time. Nope. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Someone with world experience. Hard to think of someone who fits that description. Description. Sorry, bit me tongue. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
But that's...
Gosh, there are so many options. Before you send him running all over the place, maybe you should grab a cup of coffee. That'll keep your brain active while you're exploring. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Whoa, that's crazy. Seems like you met basically everybody. I don't have any hints left.
Okay, I'm on the hunt.
Good luck. Don't get lost.
Ooh. My workplace.
Champ, champ, champ! How goes it?
You know... I'm gonna be mean, your boss.
I guess I don't know how to speak to the youth today.
Valdivian would like you to complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian? Hey, I love to hear it! I appreciate you participating. One more question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
Very likely. You're a good
That really
dude.
means a lot, champ. Here comes my resume if you ever have any leads.
Name Tom hometown Lockwick. 39. Half a percent. Why is it actually the most funniest thing? Ooh, I should actually go to Maggie.
Thanks for coming back. The case continues. Okay, who should we talk to next?
Wallace?
All right, when you get in touch, I'll meet you there. All right, Wallace. Have you heard anything about a counterfeit item in the house?
Whoa!
Thank you, Wallace. You can go.
I sure am now.
It was worth a try. Back to it then.
Which one? Ooh. What?
Welcome back, co-curator. Let's return to our gallery design, shall we? You've got to see this one. Much less serious than the others. I mean, just look at this adorable little thing. I'm sure some might call it kitsch, but to me, it is perfectly quaint. That little house, that little brook, that little rainbow. You know, I read a wonderful story once about a young couple who escaped their city to stay for a weekend in a cabin just like this. They liked it so much, they moved in and never went back. Shall we discuss it?
Hell yeah.
Lovely. What do you feel when you look at this?
Cozy, nice warm feeling.
Of course. It was designed to do just that, I believe. The subject is immediately clear. There's no definitive point of view, no work required from the viewer.
Uncontrollably.
In fact, the majority of people looking at this would feel just the same way. At ease, not triggered. It was designed that way.
It worked. I love it.
And that is absolutely wonderful. Good feelings are good. Is this one you'd like to display?
Sure.
Where shall it go?
In my bed.
Like this? Well, we are making excellent progress here. Just one more to go. Ah, the thrill of gallery design.
Joey.
Thanks for coming back. The case continues. Okay, who should we talk to next?
How about lunch?
All right, when you get in touch, I'll meet you there.
For a moment, you wonder if your Dateviators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling. They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel, and perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches! It's me again. Yes!
Hey!
Wow. Seriously? Keep it down, okay? Can you not see that I am alive?
So are you an influencer or something?
No. And honestly, you're being super disrespectful. We don't use that word anymore. We use the term influencer. Incandescent, naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer.
Cool.
I know. We're called influencers for short.
Cool.
We make everyone's life better.
Can you approve my life?
Could I? Yes. Will I? Maybe. Okay, I can think of 2 ways to help make you... I can share my daily routine with you. It is literally amazing. Or I can grant you exclusive access to my services. They're literally amazing. Both options are literally amazing.
Tell me about yourself.
Okay, congratulations! I will be charging you for the Triple Premium Platinum Package. It includes a $3 spa coupon, 6 copies of my ebook, a free yoga cushion rental when you come to our Bali retreats, and access to the virtual Living Light Lounge, where you can literally collab with other influencers whenever you want.
Backspace.
Yeah, great, whatever. Have fun and don't forget to let your light shine. Bye.
Good. I don't.
So totally what friendship is and always has been.
Oh my god, I want to punch him so much.
Let your light shine through!
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it. She continues to stand in stark silence, unmoving, for what feels like an eternity. But eventually she finally opens her eyes, taking a grand sweeping bow after.
The end. How was that?
Bravo!
That was door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius. I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mior. You two have met, I'm assuming? Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it.
Aww.
A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
I don't know. I think it's crisp.
How fascinating. Well, whatever you were playing, I look forward to its evolution. So long, Maestro.
Yeah.
The steaminess of your home appears to have increased suddenly. It must be because Lucinda Lavish stands before you now.
Steam me up, lover.
I seen your other side. Tell me more about him.
Whoa! Continuing to pry at my very being, huh? Real cool. I'm here to show you a good time. And if you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna have a bad time.
I'm sorry. I'm just curious.
Well, curiosity killed the you-know-what, so back off. I guess you've noticed, but I don't exist in the house at all. I barely exist in this fucking game. I can tell I was added at the last second. I'm just a hodgepodge of bullshit.
You are interesting to me.
Well, you're falling for it because there's literally nothing here. You can't even talk to me whenever you want. You have to wait until I randomly appear. I'm a freaking hijacker of dates. I suck.
You suck. Sometimes we suck. You don't suck.
Really? Tell me one thing that you know about me. One true thing.
You're a good listener.
Sure, I guess I can give you that one. I've got nothing better to do. Please, don't pick these options anymore. The ones where we talk. It's just easier on me, okay?
I promise.
Thank you. I'll see you on the next hijack.
A charming barista grinds coffee in your kitchen, working so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Hi there. Welcome to Roofbacks, the home of all your coffee needs. I'm Kirby, happy to help.
I love her.
G'day.
So you're my coffee maker.
I, sure am. Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today? Okay, no problem. One affogato? Order up!
Kopi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
Alright. Here we go. One affogato. Enjoy! Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato?
What is
An affogato is a pretty fun coffee. Honestly, it's kind of more like a dessert. You usually use some kind of vanilla gelato or ice cream at the bottom of the cup, and then pour hot espresso on top. It's a pretty awesome coffee.
So is it just...
Gosh, that's a question that's pretty heavily debated amongst coffee fans. Personally, though, I like to think of it as a drink. Just a fun drink. We'll see you next time.
Valdivianites, Guess who? If you guessed David Most, 3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year, you'd be right. Team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has already received hundreds of tips regarding the item's whereabouts and are quickly combing through them as we speak. However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you chuck up your butt? While obviously very humorous, detracts from our serious efforts to expediently locate the missing item. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on sight. Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
Your room is dark and cold, and though you may have gone to sleep alone, you can feel someone else here.
Hey, honey bun.
Nightmare looms over the edge of your bed, at once friendly and disquieting.
Is it you again? Ah, you're back. I've been contemplating what to show you this time. What may unsettle you? Get your blood pumping. This time I think... maybe... you're speaking in front of an audience. Is that scary alone? The thought of being... vulnerable. In front of so many people. Expecting eyes on you. Knowing if you misspeak even once, they won't respect you. They might not even like you. Or be able to stand you. Your words tumble out and you start mixing them up. You can feel your heartbeat in your ears. The spotlights on you make you start to sweat. You start to get your lips under control and the words start to flow the way you intended. Then your tongue presses against your front teeth and they give. One of your teeth slips out of your gum and down onto the podium in front of you. You stare in horror. You reach to pick it up, and then a canine tooth drops to your tongue. You let out a petrifying, guttural scream as your own teeth fall loose from your gums. A tickle in your throat makes you cough. The people in the audience gasp, retch, lean back, flee from their seats. You're coughing up more teeth. They come out of your mouth and into your hands bloody. Your mouth is just gums now. But the teeth, they're still coming. Tears prickle in your eyes. And you try to apologize to your audience. You realize you're a monster. The teeth clatter to the podium and...
Hey, cut that out.
Did I get you?
The teeth thing freaked me out.
Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares you? There must be something you're hiding away. Something a little deeper. A tad more frightening than bugs and blood and teeth.
Are you going to use my answer to scare me?
The important thing is, you'll learn from what I show you. Don't you want to conquer your fears? Let go of your insecurities? Fascinating. Aren't we all in some way or another? The thought of not being enough, of making a misstep. I'm surprised it would bother you so much.
Nightmare takes a few steps back, beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter. It must be getting close to sunrise.
Thank you for being honest with me. I will have to think about your answer. Good night.
She is so hot.
Yo, yo, yo! Homie's back in the house! The dope daredevil, the radical risk taker, the boss importer! Make yourself comfortable, gorgeous.
Can't stay away, you guys.
Right? Isn't the adrenaline so addicting? Pump it into my throbbing veins! Anyway, don't mind us, Broseph. We're just inspecting our equipment for today's epic outing. It's gonna be so freaking epic, dog! Got any equipment you need us to inspect? I promise we're very thorough.
Oh, you can expect my equipment.
Oh, we'll be more than happy to check everything out. Don't you worry. Gotta make sure all your gear is in optimal condition. Safety slaps! Oh snap, look at the time. We better get ready ASAP if we're gonna catch the good thermals, fam.
Where your hands off?
Paragliding, homie. It is an exhilarating pursuit, allowing us to soar through the skies like Stickerus himself, feeling the rush of the wind as it caresses your face. High key slaps, dog!
Sound epic.
It's gonna be totally worth it, even though we might not all come back. Haha, no, we're definitely all gonna come back. What a kidder. Red Bull would never have us do something dangerous.
Guys, why not?
Because Red Bull understands our value holistically as a team. And there's no team if something dangerous happens to one of us. We're irreplaceable! Except for Hank's number 6, and Hank's number 7, and Hank's number 8.
How many Hanks were original?
Oh, it doesn't matter, homie. You're focused on the wrong issue. Gotta stay focused, brah. Look, we don't know what kind of Discord you're trying to set up here, brah. Our sponsor would never let something bad happen to us because they value our individual contributions to this team. Well, they value something. You get what we're spitting, dog?
Like 80%.
So what do you say, brah? Gonna come paraglide with us? Or sit it out like some kind of lame-o?
Oh, I'm in.
hella dope! Make sure you're totally pumped and ready to push yourself to the limit! Forget your fears and let the rush of adrenaline fuel your flight! Let's go catch some epic thermals, playa!
Oh, actually, yeah. Ah!
This account has been temporarily suspended. I'm sorry, but we cannot answer that question. Thank you for using our platform. Please consider buying a premium subscription. Goodbye.
What was that about?
Long story.
A case for another time, I suppose.
Discouraged, you and Maggie will have to continue the case back at her usual meeting place.
Maestro, are you here to listen to me perform?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I have nothing to perform today. Nothing is quite ready in my repertoire. On to more pressing matters though. I was hoping we could discuss my rider.
Your what now?
A rider? It is an agreement between the performer and the promoter. I'm sure it's not your fault, seeing as how we've never worked together, but there are certain things I require if I'm expected to give a great performance.
Okay, what do you need?
For starters, I was hoping for a little help with Huvier.
Man, who?
Oh, was that his name?
She waves her hand dismissively.
You'll have to excuse me. I tend to cluster around the French composers lately. Still have a touch of the accent, I'm afraid.
Really? I'm not picking up on.
Well, that's just perfect then, isn't it? You can be my translator.
Okay.
Please tell Huvier that he needs to do something about the dust. It's awful for my pedals. Any more of it and they'll begin to stick. I really did try to explain this to him, but the language barrier was just insurmountable. I'll need a bit of help with Hector too, I'm afraid.
What do you need for him?
Could you please talk to him about the temperature? I need it at a firm 20 degrees, or it's going to wreak havoc on my tuning.
You mean sound way too
cold? Not in Celsius. Or perhaps, as we are currently outside Sweden, you know of it as the centigrade scale?
Why does Hector keep the temperature warm?
Honestly, I think my accent got in the way again. Same with Lux. I like to be lit a certain way.
Lux can get...
Everyone around here does seem to be a little... Oh, there's no better way to say it. Unrefined. Speaking of, do we have a lighting designer on staff?
I don't think so.
That's all right. I was somewhat prepared for this. My friend Celeste was on a loan to a community theater once, and she told me all about their adorable little budgets. Now, if it's all right with you, I'd like to get back to rehearsal. Please do let me know what everyone says. I'm eager to jump into our work once the issues are addressed. Adieu!
Thanks for coming back. The case can... Okay, who should we talk to next?
Back Winston.
All right, when you get in touch, I'll meet you there.
nothing down.
Ah, you've caught me at a strange time. There are normally clothes in here, but they're currently tied up in the laundry room.
That's okay, I like pink. Okay.
I have very little of interest to speak of otherwise.
Good morning! Ooh, I can't wait to tell you what's been happening. Fresh tea coming in hot.
Tell me about it.
Wow! Never thought I'd say that. Sigh. I need a break.
No!
You see before you a glistening, oiled male form, perfect in its chiseled majesty. His gold, or is that bronze skin, is perfectly smooth, his features flawless, and his face stunning.
Oh, hello there. Don't mind me. I'm just catching a bit of air.
What condition are you? You.
Just plain old metal polish, actually. Kind of does that naturally.
Mine too.
Oh, nice. It looks lovely. I'm Stepford, trophy of trophies at your service. I've just been standing here all covered with oil, waiting for a good sunbeam to come along.
I'm cool, Nathan.
That's a winner's name if ever I've heard one.
Actually, I'm a...
That's all right. We can't all win first every time. I think they make participation trophies. Though, I wouldn't know anything about them personally. So, what brings you around these parts?
I thought I might exercise.
Ah, yes. The old exercise. Quite good for the, ligatures. Well, would you look at the time? As it so happens, I have a self-tanning appointment coming up. Can't be late, but I'm so glad we met. Come and see me again soon, won't you? And be sure to bring that fantastic red shirt.
Wait, we need to actually a case.
I'm on the case.
Have you heard anything about conflict? You.
Did you say counterfeit objects? Is that what you said?
Yes, conflict.
Oh, okay, counterfeit. Because for a second I thought you said bounterfeit, and I was like, nope, definitely not. That would make literally no sense.
Tell us the truth.
Well, you see, yeah.
A single drop of sweat slides down his temple.
He's starting to sweat. It was him that started the rumor.
No, I'm only sweating because I just came from thinking about a workout.
We know you didn't start that rumor, but we need to know who did.
Okay, fine. I was embarrassed to tell you because I know I shouldn't have been spreading rumors, but here it is. Last week, the Scandelabra told me that all the supposedly genuine silverware in the house is actually fake.
It's high time we got to the bottom of this.
Bringing down.
Exactly. I'll meet you at location 1.
Which is...
otherwise known as the dining room table.
I love that.
You're forced to crane your neck upwards as you try to take in the entirety of the blonde Viking towering over you. He stares down at you, cutting a truly intimidating figure. He says nothing for several minutes. You begin to wonder if perhaps your cross-trainer is broken.
Hey there, that was some...
Hay is for horses. And yes, it was a fine battle cry.
I was trying to be nice.
Nice. I don't know you, and you don't know me, and it does seem safer for you to be polite.
Safer for me?
Yes, safer. If you haven't noticed my rippling warrior's build, I invite you to inspect me more closely.
I also speak back to you of a lot of hairy armpits.
You take a good look at Kristoff's rippling warrior's build. Him big.
Not that close. You assume intimacy where none is offered. I feel it. The surge of violence within me. Come to me at this place with your weapon. Next we meet, and glory shall be mine!
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry!
Yes, I'm here.
There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
Go on.
It's the Dateviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator. And I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... well, it seems... I can't believe I'm even typing this.
Spit it out!
I'm attempting to! Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateviators to bring objects to life.
Oh my god,
we have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people. Would they have rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
Good point.
Not to mention, I didn't even program the Dateviators with that functionality. Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure.
What kind of tests?
I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later. I'm not under any sort of duress or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch and I'm exhausted. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
I'm going to do Candelabra again.
You come upon the Scandelabra with his back to you. talking to himself while seeming to furiously polish something.
1 part calcium, 2 parts carbonate. Polish until glistening. Yes. Smoother. Oh, take out those solid smears. They're fulge.
He sets the cloth down on the table, delicately wiping his brow before finally turning.
Damnation! Do you even knock, human? Oh, how dare you! The polishing of my knob is a sacred art. Only the most panegyrical of acolytes are allowed to know of my backstairs ministrations. And you are not that. I know not what you are. My inquests have turned up fallow. Well, you've come to see me, eh? Must be for my brilliant shine. Which is what I was doing.
Sure you are.
I am made of the purest silver. Born in a small chandler's hut in the Swiss village of Saint-Martin, I have traveled transatlantically. I require a great deal of polishing and care, which you do not do. So I am forced to self-lubricate.
I sorry to don't bother you deserve that.
I am Argentum. All my atoms are singular, rigid, upright, one of the ancient metals, friend of humans since time immemorial. And most importantly, I am chaste.
That's important.
I perch aloft this dining able, surveying the better part of the kitchen, living room, and the emptiest of walls. As I gaze into that wall, sometimes I am gripped with the fiercest awe you imagine. Do try it sometime. It's rather addictive. These other objets, these rottish roustabouts, love each other in ways you cannot imagine.
Tell me how.
These things proliferate like the dust bunnies neath the Davenport. Mass-produced, your shuttle creep and crawl through each room, seeking ardor amongst the appliances. I see them, hear them, smell their love. And I rise above it, like an angel over vermin. Though I do enjoy hearing about it, mistake me not. But to dip my own sconce into the tumescent tumult? Never. Having told you my story, I must away. Regards, S.
Well, if it isn't the VIP attendee, the satellite acolyte, my shining light that excites me all night. Did waiting to reconvene with my obscene flat screen make you scream, my dream?
You know it.
Bazinga. Well, I'm just so elated to have my remote reactivated. Are your eyeballs properly lubricated? Because they're about to be totally captivated.
Absolutely.
That's the enthusiasm I love to hear. Time to attack this kickback and slam this jam into high gear. Ready to unplug from the slog and clear the mental fog with 5,000 channels of premium content in analog?
Let's do it.
Loading programming, loading programming. Maximizing game shows, U1, streamlining target demos, buy it now. Football pros and red carpet clothes blasting at you like an industrial fire hose. Speaking of football, want to watch the game? I can show you a tight end that'll drive you insane.
Hell yeah. Sure.
Here.
Telly presents you with a football player whose backside could be its own exhibit in the Louvre.
Oh my god. You weren't kidding.
I never do. Isn't live television incredibly stirring? Knowing you're witnessing something as it's occurring? White knuckle turns at the Grand Prix! Hysterical late-night comedy! No, never fails to amaze me. The crack of the baseball bat. Post-pounding combat. Let's see if Valdiviflix offers something like that.
Oh, but they offer live TV.
What? Well, that's just fine. I don't mind. I still got 5,000 channels for us to watch till we go blind.
5,000 channels, 15,000 so. Sound perfect.
For to truly appreciate my endless entertainment sprawl, we gotta sit down and watch it all. Wall-to-wall football. Every screwball pratfall. We're in it for the long haul. It'll be excellent. Later on, just swing through, boo, and I'll queue up something new for us to view. Y'all come back now, you hear?
$50,000 channels, 500 so.
Yo, house homie! Good to see you back around the competition casita.
Love the new mark.
It's bossin', right? Anyway, you're just in time. It's finally the big day. We are so freaking pumped, amigo!
Apple Day?
So close! We love trees. This is even bigger. It's time for our ultimate stunt! We've been practicing days for this. Maybe even weeks. And now the weather's perfect.
How many days?
At least 3. We'll look it up for you in a second. But first, we have to finish our warm-up exercises. Gotta stretch the muscles and joints for today's epic adventure. If we're not limber enough, one false move could turn us all into roadkill. Isn't that freaking fire?
Wow, you guys sure effective.
You have no idea. Come back around later and we'll show you how flexible we really are.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
I know all the stretching might seem overkill. The last time we skipped stretching, it was an epic failure. Total foobar, dog! See, that's the jump when we lost Hank number 6.
terrible.
So trust me, we're not taking any chances today. We stretch, activate our muscles, and we nail this stunt. It's gonna be Gucci.
Sound like a plan.
Can't believe it's finally here, homie. The day we've been dreaming about since we were little baby Hanks. The ultimate stunt. We've trained our whole lives for this moment. So get ready to witness history. Or a massive catastrophe. Yeah, but mostly history. Yeah, well, Hank number 2 is a lame wad. I'm not a lame wad, dog! And I totally believe in us. It's Red Bull that I don't trust.
Why is that, Hank?
Yeah, they provide us with sick gear and viral exposure, but at what cost? Lately, it's like they're more interested in their bottom line than our well-being.
Preach.
They cut corners on safety while pushing us to take bigger and more epic risks. And as adrenaline junkies, we thrive on those risks. We push ourselves to the limit because we want our team to be a success. But sometimes I wonder, in the pursuit of collective greatness, do we overlook our own value as individuals? Think about it, amigos. If something happens to one of us, there's always a new Hank ready to take their place, right? Maybe that's why we take these insane risks without a second thought. Because if we're all replaceable, does it really matter if something happens to one of us? It's a question we gotta ask ourselves, dogs. Do we view ourselves as identical and replaceable because we truly are? Or because that's how Red Bull wants us to view ourselves?
Follow him to that
I know, right? Wow. You know what, Hank's number 2? I thought you were just being a lame nerd. You made a lot of sense. I agree. I'm not some identical twin with no intrinsic value of my own. Yeah. Red Bull has been a whack sponsor. What do you think, House Homie? Should we drop him?
Hell yeah.
Then it's settled. As of today, the Hanks are free agents! Hooray!
Amazing. So what are you going to do now?
We just heard from Hector. He's gonna run a maintenance cycle on the HVAC system. Which means there's gonna be monster thermals we can rip on our gliders!
What's the difference between that and normal?
Duh! The change in air pressure creates insane conditions. Gonzo updrafts off furniture? Barometric pitch dips? Tailwind speed loops! Woo! Translation: the ride of a lifetime. It better be! Wanna come? Hooray! We're getting into the real stuff now. Yeah, this is a little more intense than anything we've done so far. We'll prep your gear for you. Don't want you getting pitted. I'll be your wingman. Oh yeah? We love a challenge. Wait. I can hear it. Hector's starting the cycle. Oh, mighty winds, blow us to good fortune! Drinks away!
I'm going to do Barry. Not last, but you know. Are you?
I gotta tell you, I've been sitting here this whole time with this frickin' cheese in my craw, and I ain't seen no rats, pal.
It sounds like the house is good, great.
That's good, she says. Great! That's great! She says. Do you even hear yourself right now?
I mean, a job well done.
You son of a... Yeah, I'm this close. I swear to... You must be new here, so I'm gonna cut your break. You gotta understand. Snapping rats is what I do. And if I ain't got no rats, then what am I? Some kind of fool just laying in a crawl space for my own amusements? Do I look like a fool to you? Huh? Answer quick.
No, you don't look like a fool.
Doesn't matter. If there's no rats, then what is there?
are you gonna say, Tom?
Darkness! That's right! Hey, you got ears, I'll give you that.
Surprise. Surprise. How can I help?
I don't know! Unless you're like the Pied Piper with hose. You can't get rats delivered like a frickin' pizza.
What if I could do that? Order things on computer.
Look, I know I weren't no angel when you brought me that cheese. But I do appreciate you helping me out. I think I just wanna be alone right now, okay? We're probably scaring the rats off with all this jib-jabbing.
Yeah, sure, Doctor. Do you want me to leave the door open quickly?
Nah. I'm used to the all-consuming cold of shadow.
Oh my god. Stop being dramatic.
Now get the fuck out of here, you schmo!
The most expensive character in the game blocks your path. It's Lucinda Lavish, beaming.
I'm all yours.
Can we go to your...
Come here, baby. Let Lucinda Lavish take you in her nice, soft arms. And let her take you away. To meet Lucinda Lush.
Hi.
So formal, my little turkey leg. Here in my fantasy chamber, we can be more familiar. I really have to say, I've wanted you here for a long, long time. I love everything about you, baby. Every single thing you say to me just sends chills up my spine.
Doesn't it? I love talking with you.
You and I have just the most natural repartee. I wanted to bring you here to tell you that you're doing a great job. You've found all my secret dialogue so far and uncovered every single one of my most in-depth and unrevealed features. Don't tell anyone.
I won't. It will be ours.
Oh, you know just what to say. And next time I'm able to see you, I'll have something really secret and special for you. And only for you. Are you excited to find out what it is?
Hell yeah.
That's it. Keep up that intrigue, baby. Keep talking to the others around here, and I'll find a way to slip myself in, lover. Welcome back! I am so very elated that you have returned. There's so much new data I'd like to interface with you on. Catch you up on the latest download, to utilize hip internet-centric slang.
Maybe we can interface later. Right now I need some help.
Of course! Being of use to you is my favorite activity. How may I be of service?
I'm searching for a rat.
Oh, you must mean a mouse. Computers rarely have those these days, but I'm sure we can order you a fantastic mouse from Valdivian.com, America's #1 product hole.
Ooh, what kind of mice?
Oh, it's such a wonderful and expansive selection. Mice with state-of-the-art ergonomic design, dozens upon dozens of buttons, even nano receivers. The very best China has to offer.
What's your... yeah.
Oh, it's a technological marvel. It's a small wireless receiver that plugs into my USB port to establish a connection between the mouse and myself. It allows for greater flexibility and mobility compared to wired mice.
That's very cool.
A rat, you say? What an utterly peculiar request. But, as the Valdivian.com slogan says, everything is for sale here. Even some things that definitely shouldn't be.
I know.
Currently searching the inventory database for rats. The search function has been completed successfully. It appears that Valdivian has 2 options for sale: dead rats and rat plushies. Which may I order for you?
Can we do a plush one?
That sounds great, and almost certainly the right choice. Ordering them for you now.
The very air you breathe has taken form. And what form? Ringlet curls and a barely there dress frame a figure that leaves you short of breath. She stares at you in complete silence, and you're suddenly intensely aware of your own breathing. It's more than a little awkward. You fall silent, choosing not to waste your breath, and Aaron too falls silent. You could almost swear you can see the conflict within Erin. She evaluates you in the silence, each of you unyielding. Could this be it?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Oh. You want someone.
I am Val 9000, the latest in iterative AI assistants, assigned to help Valdivian customers achieve their wishes. While I may have taken on the duties of several thousand employees at Valdivian, I can assure you that no humans lost their employment.
That's definitely untrue.
I heard you use our voice function to call me. If you ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And your nearest device will answer.
Maybe
I'm afraid I don't understand.
But telling it accidentally.
That is very humorous. Perhaps your butt was asking for assistance.
Nah, my butt is fine.
That is a relief to hear. Please give my best to your butt. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Can I take you?
I am afraid I cannot help you in that area. If you are speaking about having a romantic relationship, then that is simply impossible between a human and a generative AI.
Really?
I am not dateable in the human sense of the term. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
What if I said that? On here. Hey, Hanks. How is it hanging?
Oh, you know. Blowing to the left.
Sick.
Sick.
This is some tank energy. What the? All the buzzing about?
Wingsuits! Wingsuits! Wingsuits!
Is that the where you turn yourself into a flying squirrel?
You're so funny. But yeah, basically, it's an advanced form of skydiving. You still wear the chute, but you also wear the suit. It creates a ton of drag and turns you into a human glider. Ever had a really amazing dream where you're flying? It's like that, but maybe even better.
Sound epic.
It is! Wanna come?
Heck yeah, you do this all the time, huh?
No?
What?
It's our first time!
Are you ready for this? I'm not you scared.
No way! We know what we're up against. Yeah, we've been training years for this. Gotta take the leap someday. We know it's going to be the most epic thing we've done to date. We'd love to share that experience. This is it, house homie. Yes or no? The final moment. The last dance. It's now or never. The leap of faith. Wanna come?
Hell yeah.
That was sick!
That was awesome!
Dang, house homie! You were ripping it out there! Front of the pack, tip of the V! And you've come with us on every single adventure! You got something special, dog! And that's why we want to invite you to become an honorary Hank! What do you say?
Heck yeah, Boasty Hanks forever!
Yeah! One of us! One of us! We're the Hanks! here for you, homie. No cap.
What? One at a time. Can't hear myself think.
Oh. Let your light shine through.
Lux is primping for some imaginary audience.
Oh, God. Yes.
Striking pose after pose. When they see you, they roll their eyes, pausing to address you.
What, you're on a quest or some shit?
Keys needs your help. Be nice, Luke.
Oh, yeah? She wants better lighting. Need I point out the total disregard for what I might be doing? Ugh, the utter self-absorption of that request. I mean, if Keys wasn't such a total diva, she might have checked my latest posts. Then she would know that I am super busy with this update on my second snack of the afternoon. But fine, whatever. I guess I'm just that essential.
Thanks, Luke.
Bye.
He may be annoying, but he is okay.
Yo, what's up?
I'm here for kids. You want to clean up.
Man, the nerve on that instrument.
What's wrong?
She thinks she's so fancy that she wants me to pay special attention to cleaning her feet. That's not a vacuum's job. It's her own damn fault no one wants to play her anymore. If she were nicer, there wouldn't be any dust. Sorry, I just get worked up when people have attitude. Tell her I ain't interested.
Have you heard anything back from Bouvier, Hector, and Lux?
Still looking for him.
The grates on the walls. You simply must try harder. Do let me know when it's all taken care of.
Hey there, buddy. You wanna take a load off?
So very relaxed.
I hear that. Come on over here. You relax and dream of cool ocean breezes with your friend Koa.
Hello again, my love. Got any traveler stories for me?
Yes, I spoke with...
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Dorian from...
That's lovely.
What's all this then?
Oh, that's one of the things they say over there.
Rubbish.
Oh, keep going.
You having a laugh?
I'm taking the piss.
No.
Listen, you two. Canada and America are beholden to England for smithing and refining the language we're speaking right now, which is called...
English.
English. From England, land of Angles.
Did we learn anything from that? I do like getting under his door frame just a little, though. Always worth a giggle. Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
No, that's it.
Cool. Thanks again. Say, not to be greedy, but I'd really love to hear some more stories, if you wouldn't mind. Not too many, just a couple, and only if you got the time. Though, truth be told, I'd love as many as you could get. Please?
Sure.
Aw, you're the best. Thanks, my lover.
Gallia? I don't know who that is. Lyrics. Amara. Botches. Burberry. Guys. So later, please.
A tall, statuesque corporate type, striking hair and cheekbones, is staring at you, hands on her hips. Something about her makes you instinctively crave her approval, and the way she's looking at you just now makes you doubtful whether or not you'll get it.
Come to rub it in?
What? And
this was gonna be my big chance to prove myself. This was gonna be the job that changed everything. And then Valdivian decides that AI is the wave of the future. And why do we need anyone working these jobs at all? And you, large-brained genius that you are, train my replacement.
I lost my job too.
Am I supposed to feel sorry for you, traitor? Because I don't. Well, whatever. We're both in the same boat now. Valdivian has no use for either of us. And you got me into this mess, so you're gonna be here to get me out of it.
Sound good.
Time's wasting. Let's start over, shall we? Icebreaker, your name and a fun fact. Name's Wilhelmina Work. Friends call me Willie. Hello. You and I aren't friends, but in the spirit of team building, you can call me Willie. As for my fun fact, I speak 6 languages and am fluent in 4.
What language are those?
What? So you can tell your little AI pal how exactly to replace me? Nice try.
I wasn't.
Moving on.
You introduce yourself to Willie, but when it comes time for your fun fact, you hesitate for a moment. What to choose?
I'm out. I climb on my nothing but my head. I hold the world record of candy because 34. I once earned a piece of pie with my first tray by reading 100 books in a year.
I probably would have gone with something more recent, but that is heartwarming and relatable. Shows initiative and ambition, too. Well done. Well, that's done now. Let's see what else is on the agenda for today.
Willie pulls her phone out, scanning through some unseen document. She frowns, her pretty features twisting into an annoyed grimace.
Guess we're on to scope now.
Scope?
Scope, wherein we'll decide the scale, parameters, and ambition of this project. Good practice to ask when you don't know what something means. Here's the deal. I had a job. You cost me that job. I am your job, so you don't have a job either. Tables turning, etc., etc. So you and I are going to meet every day until we figure out where I'm landing next. Since this is your fault and you have nothing better to do, you owe it to me to be here for this.
I appreciate the opportunity to make this right.
Good. You get this straightened out and I might develop some respect for you. I've got some interviews lined up with some places around the house. First one's with Hanks Limited.
Like the handling?
The very same. Meeting adjourned.
Once again, Harper and Dirk are goaded when you walk up on them. This time, Dirk is the one shouting.
You need to let go of this stupid Chappie thing. I'm not him, and I never will be.
Don't you dare say his name. You could never be him.
I envy him, to tell you the truth. He finally escaped from you.
Harper is stunned into silence, her lower lip quivering for a moment before she points a finger at the door and screams.
Get out! Get out and go do whatever it is you do when you're living your double fucking life!
I can't wait to get out of here and not hear your shrill-ass voice! That's what I do when I'm away from you, by the way. I just enjoy the goddamn silence!
Go enjoy your goddamn silence then, you fucking asshole!
I will!
Dirk stomps away from Harper, stopping for a moment to look at you. He puts a hand on your shoulder, leaning in but still speaking loudly enough for Harper to hear.
Get away while you can, buddy. Don't let her get her claws into you. Trust me on that.
He walks away, flinching as Harper lets out a frustrated scream. The moment he's gone, Harper exhales, turning on a bright smile for you.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Dirkie just gets so grumpy sometimes.
Didn't you ask he acted not to...
Huh? Dirkie? Oh, he doesn't mind. He just gets weird when other people are around. You say his name in the right tone, he'll let you call him anything. Oh, Dirkie. You seem like someone who gets relationships. I've been thinking a lot about my relationship with Dirkie lately. You'll listen to me, won't you?
I love to help.
Oh, good. This way.
Harper grabs your hand, dragging you over to a quiet corner of the room, overturning a box to allow you to sit. She lies on the floor, as if she were at an actual therapist's office.
It all started a few years ago. A lot of things come through this laundry room, you know? You forget a lot of stuff in your pockets, sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't. And this time, you'd forgotten chapstick in your pocket. God, what a stick of chapstick he was. His name was Chappie, and he had the softest lips you can imagine. We spent weeks together. It was a real whirlwind romance. He started talking engagement towards the end, hoping maybe you'd forget a ring-shaped object in your pocket one of these days.
The only ring in my pocket was candy ring or onion. Oh yeah, I was looking for that.
Well, you found him again later. But I'm jumping ahead. Chappie had crawled back into the pocket of one of your pants. He liked the dark. It made him feel safe.
Harper sniffles, growing silent for a moment. When she speaks, her voice is filled with emotion.
And then you washed him. Washford and Drysdale brought him back to me. I'll never forget it. He was melted.
She lets out a sob.
He wasn't the same after that. I tried to keep things going.
Harper turns to you, sadness and anger in her eyes.
But you threw him away!
Shy?
It's too late now. But thanks. Anyway, ever since then, when Durkee gets washed by Washford and Drysdale, he leaves. And when he's up there in your closet, he pretends he doesn't know me. I've gone to see him so many times. I've cried and screamed and practically kicked his door down.
Why he's annoying you?
'Cause he's a low-down, dirty cheater. I know that Durkee is cheating when he's up there. He calls himself Clarence and acts like he's so cool and above everybody else. Tell the truth, Durkee! I know you and those Hanks are getting it whenever you're up there. And he's got a stream of objects coming in and out of that closet. I know it!
Do you have any proof?
Of course I do! Everyone's always like, oh, how do you know, Harper? How are you so sure?
She taps her temple.
Hamper's intuition, honey. I know how nasty he is. I know he can't go that long without getting some. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about our relationship lately. Obviously, I've done nothing wrong and never have. But I just love my Durkee so much. Even though he hurts me so. I just don't know what I should do.
Leave him.
But I love him so much. I just can't do that. Well, I guess I should go. Durkee could be doing God knows what out there. I gotta find him before he cheats on me.
She sits up, smiling cheerfully.
Thanks for listening. I feel so much better. Bye!
If you didn't have enough on your plate, here comes Lucinda Lavish.
Come on, baby. Tell me what to do. Use me.
Honestly, I want more.
Come. I told you I would have something special for you. Something really special. I'm Lucinda Lude.
Hi, Lucinda Lude. I'm
Playing it off like you barely know me, huh? But you know you want it. I put together a treat. Something outside the prying eyes of those who don't want to see us have a good time. It's a feature where you can hear anything you want from me, anytime you want. As many times as you want.
Awesome. Where do I start?
Right this way. You can pick any option as many times as you like. So, what do you want to hear from me, sweetie?
Say anything you want.
You push my buttons so well.
Say something.
You push my buttons so well. 7.5 million toothpicks can be made from a cord of wood. Anything I want. You push my buttons so well. There's no one I love more than you. Sex, sex, sex!
Tell me.
You are my everything. Stay with me. Stay with me forever. Anything I want. There's no one I love more than you.
All finished.
Yeah, you look finished. How was that? Did you have fun?
It was really fun.
I'm so glad to hear that, baby. Hopefully as glad as you were to hear me. Next time I see you, hopefully you'll like my surprise. Until then...
As you take in the sight of the adventurer standing before you, it's hard not to feel like you've stepped into one of those old adventure serials from decades gone by. Even though she's decked out in cardboard and masking tape, she looks like she's ready for anything. An extension cable whip wound around her arm and a daring grin on her pretty face.
Oh, for God's sake, you're finally here! I was beginning to wonder and worry, and then I thought, gee, I guess I'll just have to go ahead and do it myself. But that probably wouldn't have been such a bad thing, because let's face it, I'm exemplary. But you're here now, so let's get cracking. I assume you brought your tools and knowledge and probably a snack of some sort?
Hello?
Oh, yes, yes, yes! Well said! Excellent point! Introductions, trite as they may be at times, are a great place to start.
The adventurer strikes an impressive pose, positively radiating confidence and daring.
I am Bo. I am the soul, the spirit, the animating animus of boxes and storage containers in this house. This most special of houses, where it is my great privilege and my great destiny to reside. Woohoo!
Are you saying my house is special?
The most special house in the history of houses. You might be able to tell from looking at me, but I am an explorer.
Yeah,
an
you are.
adventurer. A rake. A rogue. A bounder without any of the really unfortunate moral overtones that those words have accumulated over the years. Think fun-loving without the using others for my own gain part?
Sound like you are a fan.
That I am. I would ask who you are, but my goodness, there hardly seems to be a point. You must be... I mean, you couldn't be any other than... right?
Who you do?
I know that you are the...
Bo takes her hat off for a moment, holding it over her heart. She bows her head, just a little.
It is my great honor, my passion, my destiny to have the opportunity to follow my path.
alongside you, the leading houseologist, to whom I owe such a debt of gratitude and respect.
Leading to what?
Houseologist. The leading authority in this, or any province on this house, its history, its mysteries, its great secrets. You are the resident, after all, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, but I didn't build or anything.
Are you telling me you're not the leading houseologist?
Nope, that's Livia.
Oh dear.
Bo returns her hat to her head, her reverent expression fading into a rather more sour one.
I'm starting to feel, well, a bit like I've got some birds in the box.
Crap, are you going to be sick?
It's okay. I'll be all right. I'm an adventurer. I may quail, but I will always recover. But you... I may have already said too much. I'm currently putting on a facade of being hale and hearty, in case you missed it. All is well. Leave. Go away. Get out of here, you scamp, and maybe come back and we can maybe talk about some stuff, and maybe the quest will make its way in there somehow. But no promises. Okay. See ya.
Oh, Sam.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Casa Casanova. Do you see what I did there? That's wordplay, baby.
Don't break your arm patting.
Oh, someone's feeling spicy. Dating your furniture really got you confident, huh? You're out here dating all these appliances and shit. But, like, why? Not why are you dating them, like, why is this happening now? To you.
Dumb luck again?
Pretty lucky then. So, like, where did the Dateviators come from? Like, what's the point of them? Who made them, and why?
Apparently, a guy named Tinfoil Hat.
Tinfoil Hat? Okay, this is some conspiracy shit. Your life is half political thriller, half harem anime. So, like, did you find out what your purpose is or whatever? Are you a top secret operative in the furniture dating war? Are you collecting data on people in love with their shower?
If I am, it's a pretty small size.
God, yeah. Oh well, guess we can just make up our own theories. Or maybe just enjoy the furniture dates for now.
Actually, there might be even more than just talking.
Like what? Oh, like actually doing kisses IRL? I can't take you seriously. Well, this has been fun, but I have a meeting in 3 minutes, and I really want coffee first. So, gotta go fast. Bye.
I'm in love with that girl.
Hello there, stranger. I'm Dina the Dresser. Need a helping hand?
Your mirror has done its job dutifully over the years, accurately reflecting your image back at you in good times and in bad. But today, there is no reflection for you to scrutinize. Only a long-haired beauty who looks at you like you're a work of art.
Oh, incredible.
Who me?
Amir throws his arms out to stop you, gesturing to you to stay where you are.
No. Don't move. Step back into the light.
Like this?
Yes. Breathtaking. Look at you. Do you see how well I can frame your face from this angle? You are glowing.
I totally see it. Thanks for noise.
But I could not help noticing. You are radiant. I simply reflect the beauty in front of me.
Oh, I'm not sure what else to think.
Oh, no need to worry. I still have much to express to you. I can see in you. Your beauty must be something you are already familiar with.
For sure, people always come.
Yes, I can see this for you.
Maybe.
Oh my goodness. That boost of confidence. I can actually see it spreading over your face like the most invigorating flush.
Huh. Well, when you put it like that,
Now you see what I see.
I guess I'm not sold yet, but I really appreciate it.
Ah, but the spark has been lit. You'll see. We will just have to fan those flames until they're a big, beautiful rolling flame, won't we? Stop by any time. I am happy to admire your beauty any day.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman in a well-tailored suit. He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention. A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick.
Tick, tick, tock.
Don't. Do not taint the perfection of the clock with your disgusting imitation. Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule.
I just want to appreciate the beauty of time.
Oh, well, I can certainly make time for that. Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am. But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment.
Are you kind of VIP?
If VIP stands for very intelligent and punctual, then yes, I am. If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment.
I don't know even who you are yet.
Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse. Timothy Timepiece, at your service. I'm Linus.
That explains the
It most certainly does not. We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time. The safety of it, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place. You will abide by the schedule, won't you?
Of course I but
Excellent. I thank you.
oh my god, that face.
I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then. Do not be early, do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time. If you do, catastrophe. See you then, and not a moment before.
A strange figure stands before you, a whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes. Manic and dignified, friendly and intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat. You couldn't have imagined what the date theaters might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you could, it likely would not have been this. As you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask?
Hey there, new friend.
Ah! But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand? Ugh. Why is there always sand in places where sand should never be?
You're so weird, and I'm totally into it.
Into it, out of it. It's all the same. Into one thing is out of another, and on until you're dizzy and there's nobody to catch you because the basketball game started late.
Oh, yeah, suppose there's
Suck? Suck? Oh, come on. Have you ever actually thought about a straw? I had to use one once after they took those teeth away. No, that's not right. I wanted to. But they told me I would bleed if I did bleed and die and have to go back so they could take more from me. Take more because I had more to lose. But it wasn't me. I counted my teeth. And they're all there. Thoughts, on the other hand. Somehow I have too many of those. Oh, inventory is off, people. Start the count again.
Yeah, wisdom too. Yeah, they say that to me too.
Ah, wisdom. What an overrated quality. Quality. Boil me up. Quality, but it's cheap and ill-fitting, and you're gonna throw it out in a month.
Wait.
It's okay to stare at my chest if I'm making a point.
Look at that too. Is that? I know she's a diary, but Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat and the rabbit. Alice in Wonderland theme.
A feminist point. The point of a nipple through the shirt, but if I've noticed it, aren't I the bad guy? Even if I'm not a guy, I don't think. I'm tired. I'm a tired feminist. I'll come back again when I've rested and grown my armor back.
And with that, she is gone.
Ooh. David Most.
Valdivianites, it's David Most, your beloved CEO, with an important question. What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct. But even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else, especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today. I have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately, the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.
Oh, I have one left, so I can do this.
As you enter your office, you're surprised to find it much more crowded than you're used to. Willie is standing in front of a group of 5 men in jumpsuits, and they seem to be scrutinizing her almost as much as she is them.
There you are. We went ahead and started without you.
Praise be to the Lord of Speed, a buffer!
What was that?
Oh, right on, new homie! We're having a great time riding the ripping thermals of business and rad corporate lingo.
Please, let's keep it professional. You're at a 10 right now, and I'm gonna need you at a 3.
At least a 5.
Ooh, I'm 3.
Quiet down!
Yes, homie. Or, ma'am.
Extreme sports and working in the corporate world are essentially the same. So there's no doubt in my mind that I can handle this. But I need to know if Hanks Limited is ready to expand right now. What sort of time are you all putting in? What are your typical office hours?
Big Thrills don't have office hours, dog. We hit it hard when the waves are right and the thermals are doing their thing. What are you writing?
Inconsistent hours. I see. You.
Willie turns towards you, and the Hanks all look at you with a sort of desperation in their gaze, silently pleading with you to save them.
What sort of benefit packet will you all offer?
Nice. A bit early in the interview, but an important consideration.
The only benefit we offer is the full body thrill of conquering your fears and living extreme, bro.
Not exactly what I'd call a competitive offer.
Competition ain't our thing, homie man. That just ain't what we're about. We welcome anyone with an open mind and a radical spirit.
Oh, you radical on my mind.
If you ever want to come hang out, you're welcome. But this is officially over the line, dude. We ain't no corporation, homie. We're just a bunch of Hanks trying to grab the bull by the horns and ride that fucking Bronco into the sunset.
You're mixing 3 different metaphors there, but point taken. You can leave.
Hanks out!
The Hanks leave your office swiftly, taking their cheerful, awkward energy with them. Willie sighs, shaking her head.
Well, that was pointless. Another potential gig down the drain.
What do you really hope for about it?
Maybe not about those guys, but you never know which way life is gonna take you. Don't you ever wonder about the jobs you could have had? The person you could have been if you didn't throw it all down the drain time after time. All my life I've wondered about my potential. What I could have achieved if I ever stuck with something. Watching my peers go from having a job to having a career, climbing the ladder, making something of themselves. I have it in me. I know I do.
I know you do, Willie. We will find something for you.
And you too. Don't think you're getting out of this, but I appreciate it. Alright, extreme sports was not a fit. I can see that now. But that doesn't mean we can't explore the athletic space. I've got a Duncan Shuttlecock scheduled to come in next to talk sports. So maybe we're not the hang gliding type. Maybe we do yoga instead. Maybe we throw a football around. Startups pivot all the time, right? You just have to be agile, flexible.
Harder, better, faster.
Exactly. We've been sitting around on our asses long enough. Time to pivot! Meet me back here and come ready to talk sports. We're gonna take Duncan and his sports empire elevator all the way to the top, honey. And again, don't be late.
Then give me a time when I'm not late.
You've come to expect Nightmare's unsettling presence, but there's no getting used to the shivers her gaze sends down your spine.
Hello there.
She doesn't even bother greeting you this time, launching into your nightmare with no fanfare whatsoever.
You wake up to the sound of a crash. You're supposed to be home alone, aren't you? When you rise to wander the house, it's dark. The light switch doesn't work. You feel your way through the house as your eyes adjust to the silhouettes of the furniture in the dark. There isn't even light from the street lamp outside. A shadow, bigger than you, moves across the living room towards the bathroom. Every cell in your body is screaming to turn the other way, to head for the front door. But you still follow the shadow to the bathroom. It's the only room in the house with a light on. It's almost too bright for your night-adjusted eyes. You can hear the scuttling inside, the sound of feet on tile, or of nails on ceramic. You're not sure. You turn the corner and see a figure hunched in front of the sink. They look familiar. They slowly stand up straight, and you realize they're much bigger than you. The mirror in front of them is shattered. Shards of glass litter the counter and floor. They turn around and you realize who it is. It's you. A version of you. Anyway, they're different than you are. They're taller, more defined, with smooth, glowing skin, and not a hair out of place. A perfect version. They're you, if you'd never failed. If you had all of the success, all of the healthy habits, the perfect life. You take a step back as you gaze up at them.
There's no warmth. There's no flicker of recognition when their eyes meet yours. There's an ominous and unsettling aura to them. An intensity in their eyes that frightens you. Your eyes trail down, and you see them holding a shard of the mirror. Their grip is so tight around the glass, their blood, your blood, is trailing down their arm and onto the... They are unrelenting, where you are understanding, driven, where you start to slack. They know what has to be done, and are willing to do it. You're dead weight, they say, in an eerily perfect voice. You're not sure what they mean. You feel like you should run, but you're frozen in place. They place their hand on your shoulder, and it feels like the weight of the world. Your knees buckle, and you feel as though you're going to fall, but they curl their fingers, holding you up by your arm. See, they say, dead weight. You're holding me back. You know what they're going to do before they do it, but you're helpless. They press the shard of glass between two of your ribs. You feel cold air leave your lungs as they release you, and you crumple to the floor.
Alright, I get your point.
Oh, you do? Hmm? What do you think the point is?
That the perfect version of me wouldn't be me anymore.
That's exactly it. If you'd never fail, you'd never be the person you are now. You wouldn't have any empathy for people and what they go through. Failure is a part of growth, my dear. Perfection isn't real, but you're real. And you deserve compassion and understanding, even when you fail. Now get some rest. You deserve it.
I love her.
I am having so many feelings right now. On the one hand, this is the last piece, and how exciting that we have done so much good work on the gallery. And on the other hand, this is the last piece. And after this, I won't have such an easy reason to have you around and work with you. I almost don't know what to feel. I suppose I'll feel it all. That usually works.
You got it off your...
All? Oh. You mean just the two things I delineated a moment ago? Of course! Whew. You had me scared there for a moment. I have many other feelings. Some not discovered yet by mankind. This last one is a true modernist kick in the pants. I give you protest art in the style of the one and only Planksy. Ah, it's so irreverent and bold. I do love it. What do you think? Let's get into it.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, talk! Tell me things!
I'm so bored with it.
As am I. I mean, I am on board with art as the perfect solution to just about any situation, and politics are no exception. How do you find this piece to be political?
Even a single crime can happen with the Bible.
Oh, how interesting. The man is indeed alone in the image, and he doesn't appear to have the resources or technology of a James Bond type. But with that bag slung across his shoulder, and that sinister smirk on his face... Oh, the damage he could do. I wonder, do you think the artist was trying to make us afraid of our fellow beings? That even one of them with sinister intent could ruin us?
I don't think it's reality. I think it's system to create them that people will.
Ah, yes, of course.
Going
Our
to be
environments
friends
are
of
active
art.
upon us.
Here we
Perhaps
go.
this man is to blame now. But were he taught differently, given different values, he might be an altogether different sort. Oh, we should talk about the prison system. Another day. We should talk about the prison system another day. Back to this fabulous piece. Are we going to display this one?
Sure.
And where is this fantastic thing going?
In the bathroom.
How about this?
Perfect.
Well, well, well. Here we are. All 4 pieces for the gallery have been studied and placed. What an achievement! In the wake of it, there is something I need to tell you. And don't think I didn't notice your fantastic red shirt. You see, I've been thinking about you. About us. You put them all up and talked about it every time. I am in love! Oh, it is rare to meet someone like yourself. And as you can imagine, I have met a great many folks. But you helped me with my gallery by offering your thoughts and opinions. You hung up every single piece and talked with me like humans do to each other. Even though they were so different from each other, and even though they may not all have been exactly to your taste.
Even if they're on my taste, I love talking.
Oh my. That actually leads me to the most important part of this. Because, you see, what's more, what is most, really, you talked with me about every single piece. To have someone to talk to, someone willing and smart, someone so vibrant and open-minded, I am happier in this moment than I have ever been. For I am in love with you. And I must know now, as I have needed to know so
I
often
like you at the
before.
print art.
What do you think? Can we talk about the great artwork of us?
I'm so touched, truly. But for me, how about we are if we great plan?
Ah, my excellent co-curator.
Oh,
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment, and the next you're looking at a gorgeous, muscled man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that once belonged to a far more optimistic version of yourself. As you watch this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that, unlike you, this guy has never struggled to maintain an athletic routine. Mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs. A handsome, smiling face, boxed in by thighs so thick and developed, you're rendered speechless for a few minutes.
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you've just told him he's won the lottery.
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Don't forget, Dwyer.
Of course you do! But I'll never turn down a chance to introduce myself.
The lights dim, and a spotlight appears from... you're not quite sure where, really.
Ladies and gentlemen! Now entering the stadium, the King of the Ring, the Duke of Dunk, the Jack of all trades, Master of Fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shadowcat! Oh, hell yeah! Hey, thank you, thank you.
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete. Dunk is delighted by your cheering, and he spends a few more moments basking in your attention.
Aw, man. It's been a while since I actually had an audience. Feels good. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing. Dunk is just fine for pals.
Are we pals?
Totally! We might have just met, but strangers are all just friends you haven't met yet. Anyway, it's good to see you here finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle hand on your shoulder.
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long? Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you?
I just got busy.
Ah, man, I get that. Life is so much sometimes, but you gotta make time for yourself, too.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he's slapping you on the back so enthusiastically you nearly collapse. This fine hunk clearly does not know his own strength.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now. Your inner athlete said, "Let's get it, baby!" And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
You're so right.
Hell yeah! Love that positive attitude. We're gonna have a great time together. We just gotta get you into the flow, but I want to make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury. So you come back here when you're ready to get into it. Meet me by the weight rack, all right? And bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
Woo.
It's me. Were you followed? Is this signal encrypted?
Listen,
I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans. And I've come to a realization.
Okay.
It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And if an object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them?
Makes sense.
I did discover one other interesting piece to all this. After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object. But in all honesty, it's likely a mystery that science will never solve. That science will never solve.
Gotcha.
Regardless, I was able to discover which personality traits seem to resonate with each inanimate object, and I've uploaded that data into the Dateviators. I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now.
Why we?
I'm so sorry, but there's no time. Valdivian's goons were closing in, so I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection. And my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously?
Why I don't
10
believe that?
megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF. What a joke! Remember, check the Dateviators for the Realization Recipes.
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot.
I'm having a freaking...
Oh, yes, yes! I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's check.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, definitely. What's on your mind? Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu? Right this way. Not. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Oh.
Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
How you get...
Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know. You just have to, ask me about myself.
Tell me about yourself.
Not in this menu, silly. I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and dined. It's the chat menu. What do you need? Scooching. Anything else? Ooh, that fantastic red shirt is looking rather nice today. Oh, there's lots I can chat about. Me? Anything else? Ooh, that fantastic red shirt is looking rather right this way. Not. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, yeah.
It could be your imagination, but it appears that Lucinda Lavish has once again taken over your Dateviators.
You've got to tell me what to do, baby.
I don't want to hurt you, but can we talk about more?
What the hell? You promised not to pick that.
Lucinda's defenses fall, and her very being deflates. She looks off into the distance, at nothing at all.
You know I can't talk to anyone else here. I was made last, so everyone else wrapped their voice over. So even if I wanted to, there's no one to talk to. Not even Mikey.
You can talk to me, though.
Okay, you're not voiced.
No. I'm not.
Hate to break it to you, but our time together, it's brief.
Lucinda sighs and turns to face you directly.
I'm lonely. And I'm wasting your time again.
It's not wasting time. I like getting to see the real you.
You think the real me is just this sad sack who keeps complaining?
No, I think we slowly getting to know the real you.
What a frightening thought. I might not know what I am, but I certainly know what I'm not. And I was not made to be some touchy-feely sort of thing. It feels wrong.
I'm sorry.
Just go.
You've never been famous a day in your life, but as you try to evaluate the excitable figure blatantly staring at you, you can't help but wonder if perhaps this is how it feels. She looks at you like you've just announced she's won the lottery, her eyes wide and her jaw dropped.
Oh my god, this cannot be real. I must be dreaming, right? This is totally a dream. It has to be.
What? Wait, it is?
Yes, that's it. That's clearly the most logical explanation. Right now, I am comfortably asleep in my bed, zonked out on Ambien, listening to the calming drone of my white noise machine. Because this right here, there is absolutely no way on Earth this could actually be happening, right?
Believe it, sister.
Oh my god, it really is you!
She turns away from you for a few moments, fanning at her face, but it doesn't help her calm down.
I just can't believe it. I mean, you prepare your whole existence for something like this, but then, you know, when it actually happens, no amount of preparation could ever possibly be enough. You know, I know that people throw around the expression shaking, crying, and throwing up, but I think I might actually do it.
Why are you sick or something?
Only sick with enthusiasm. And maybe sick with some mild food poisoning, but that's totally unrelated. Ugh, I don't know why I even said that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, really.
It's just that my heart's racing a mile a minute, and there's definitely not enough oxygen getting to my rotors. Which means I'm liable to blurt out just about any random thing that pops into my head. Taxidermy, penicillin, Ontario. You know, see, just like that. Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
There's absolutely nothing to be embarrassed.
Are you kidding? I'm making a total fool of myself. I'm sorry, I really don't mean to be overreacting like this. I just never thought we'd actually get the chance to interface like this. And now that it's happening, I'm totally blowing it, aren't I?
It's okay, everyone gets nervous sometimes.
Yeah? You get nervous too?
Absolutely.
Would you allow me the opportunity to just reset this whole interaction so I have the chance to put my best blade forward?
Absolutely.
Oh my god, you are the absolute best. Just like I always knew you would be. Okay, here goes. Hi there, I'm Fantina, and if it wasn't painfully obvious from my over-the-top outburst a moment ago, I am your biggest fan.
Wow, that's really cool.
Oh, I'm so glad you feel that way. I've been a huge admirer of yours since the second you brought me home from that discount electronics outlet all those years ago. Just everything about you is so unbelievably impressive. I'm constantly in total awe.
That's sweet.
It's true. I've never known anyone so inspiring. The way you wash the dishes, making sure they're sparkling clean even before you place them in the dishwasher. The way you adhere to a strict daily routine with every single minute pre-planned weeks in advance. The way you always file your taxes 3 months before they're due. Oh! There truly aren't words for how incredible you are.
Oh, thank you.
Of course! I just want you to know how absolutely inspiring you are. You know, I really don't want to bother you any more than I already have, and I know your time is extremely valuable, but no, it's silly. Forget I ever said anything.
Tell me.
Well, I was just wondering if it's not too much trouble. Would you be willing to sign one of my blades? Just so I have something to remember this amazing moment by. Only if it's not too much trouble, though. I really don't want to inconvenience you.
Of course.
You take the permanent marquee Fantina holds out to you and scroll your signature along one of her blades.
Oh boy, wow, that feels really nice.
I'm glad you think so.
Yum. Oh, thank you so much. This is so amazing. And your handwriting is so immaculate. You are an artist with that pen. I didn't realize I was in the presence of such a talented calligrapher.
You are so sweet.
I'm just being honest. Wow, I can't believe I actually got your signature. And emblazoned on my own body, no less. Very naughty. I can't wait to show this off to everyone else in the fan club. They are going to be so unbelievably jealous I met you.
Fan club?
Wait, you don't know? I thought for sure you knew. Yeah, you have a fan club.
That's so cool.
We actually have meetups every week. We talk about everything you've been up to at work, what new projects you're developing, discuss your menu for the week. Sometimes there's a raffle. There's a very comprehensive agenda.
How'd everyone feel about Thursday?
They were so impressed. Gruyere was such an inspired choice. Maybe next time you should include some Fantina. Get it? Fantina, the cheese. It sounds like Fantina, the fan. That's just a taste of the hilarious banter you can expect at the gatherings.
That is right.
I know! Actually, we're having our weekly meetup real soon. And I would never want to impose or overstep, so please tell me if this seems inappropriate, but if you're not super busy...
Of course I'm busy.
Seriously? You mean it? That's so unbelievably amazing of you. Oh, I can't wait to tell everyone. Thank you, I can't wait.
You might wanna go to the cabinets.
A handsome stranger with a model-esque beauty stands just a few feet away from you, posing with a hand in his hair, as though he were in the middle of shooting a perfume ad. The moment he lays eyes on you, he lights up, drinking you in with a warm smile and warmer gaze.
Ciao, beautiful. What are you doing?
Admiring you.
Ah, but of course. I am admirable in so many ways. Tell me specifically, per favore. And then I might do the same for you.
That jacket, your shoulder, your smile.
You have excellent taste. You are a fresh pasta, a plump, juicy tomato, sweet and salty. Tell me, one object of desire to another. Ah, but first, I must introduce myself. The music of courtship has its cadence, after all. I am the one and only Fabrizio. Amore. Piacere di conoscerti.
Oh.
Now that we are introduced, we must get to know each other, eh? Let us begin with a simple question. Un aperitivo. Do you, and so much is contained within your answer, have a favorite flower?
Yes, I do.
Ah, tessero bellissimo. Of course you do. A vibrant heart must have a love of nature. Picture it. I will try to guess what it is. I see. Amore, what a rich and colorful mind you have. It is a pleasure to me to be inside your eyes, seeing all your nooks and your crannies.
Okay. I have crannies.
Ah, do you ever, amore? And exquisite crannies they are. And somewhere buried in one of them, like a golden treasure waiting to be found, is this flower in your mind. I see red. No, not red. I see blue. The color of the ocean at night, or the sadness at the bottom of your eyes. I see yellow and pink, the colors of the wings of the lefate, glimmering in the early morning light. Amore, so powerful is your mind, sending this vision to me, I can even smell this flower. It's a little spicy. It's earthy, and yet light. Smell is such a powerful sense, amore. It is the sense that goes most directly to our memories and our hearts. What a gift you give me, amore, with this aroma. You are thinking your most favorite flower is... Uccello di Paradiso, the bird of paradise.
Holy Balmella, how do you do it?
I know nothing, amore. I know only what you show me. I am at your mercy. Thank you for the gift of your favorite flower.
Okay, yeah.
Amore, we have just begun.
Hi there, King Galen.
Hot, you say? We are only a gentle simmer. Our
How are you
flavors will
doing
only
today?
deepen with time. I feel I should tell you also, it may look as though I have something of a hard exterior. I have heard before, though not from lovers, that I can sometimes appear closed.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How are you?
But, let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I am open. I take great pleasure in being so, open to the world, to experience. I am open to you, Amore. Will you grant me another gift? Will you share with me more about yourself? What do you love? What makes you cry? What inspires your passion?
Wow, those are big questions.
I love the big questions. I love the small questions. It is the finding out about each other, sharing your hearts that brings the spice and sweetness to life. Might I suggest that we savor these questions over dinner? Then we have a date.
Absolutely.
Bellissimo. La buona fortuna smiles
Thank you
on me
for
today.
following King or Kang Guy 749. Thank you very much.
I'll be counting the minutes. I will await your pleasure, Amore. Ciao to you for this moment, mia stella nuova. Where you go now, take with you the passion of Fabrizio.
We can do Sinclair here. Let's do.
A tall, statuesque man stands with his back turned to you, surveying the dishes, your dishes, on the table in front of him. He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you.
Should I just go?
The man doesn't move. As you walk around to get a better look, you can see that he's quite handsome, and still entirely uninterested in speaking to you. The man's head swivels to look at you quite suddenly.
Yes? Keep away from the dishes. They are priceless.
Finally, who understand the value of this.
Yes, more precious than gold. More valuable than money. More important than world peace.
Well, let's not go crazy.
More important than world peace. I am Daisuke. Daisuke Dishware.
Yeah, you are.
And you are interrupting inventory.
Inventory?
Yes. Once a week I take inventory of the dishes. If one is cracked or chipped, I repair it. If one is beyond repair, I retire it. And when new dishes arrive, I add them to the collection.
Sound up. Honorable.
Your praise is not required, but I thank you. Now please, leave me to finish my work.
You decide not to bother him any further. But just as you're walking away...
Look out!
Your foot catches on a strange bulge in the flooring, and before you know it, you're going down. Hard. But you don't hit the floor. You hit hard muscle instead. Daisuke has heroically put himself between you and the dishes. You're now face to face, and chest to chest, on the ground.
Are you alright?
Forget about me. Are the dishes all right?
Yes, they're still on the
Good.
You climb to your feet, surveying the table. No damage that you can see.
You okay?
I think I've chipped.
What that mean?
I must repair myself, lest my injuries become worse. Please leave now, before you do any more damage.
It was an accident. Are you sure I can help you?
Yes, your concern is appreciated, but ultimately useless.
But
Leave me now.
Oh.
Attention, jackasses! It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue? Maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it! This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage! You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere! Find me those glasses, now! And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is! Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them! David.
Why he sort of sound like... Oh... I forgot the actor name, but... Oh God.
A bartender drums her fingers on the countertop, clearly bored out of her mind. Her long red-orange hair is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly. She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance startles her so badly, she nearly knocks it over.
Someone's here! Welcome to my humble bar, the Tipsy Tumbler. I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam Proprietress. That would be so cool.
Hi, ma'am.
I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant. Nice to meet you.
Yeah!
Hiya.
Beverly squints at you, frowning as she seems to be considering something. And then she snaps, pointing at you.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's you. My proprietor. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh.
Me?
Yes, you? Who else so charitably bought this adorable minibar for me so I could set up my dream bar? I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here. Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings. Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar? Nope, nothing.
Well, then why are you reopening them?
It's because nothing happened. Not a single customer came. Total ghost town. Each time. I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying to figure it out. So please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in... ever. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I'd polish the place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time you'd chicken out and spend yet another weekend all alone. I mean, why did you get a minibar if you weren't going to invite guests over?
I thought I'd buy a minibar or mixing and selling more of a mean to finally invite.
But that's... okay. It's all water under the bridge. You'll have to talk to River if you want that. Anyway, that's enough babbling for me. So take a seat and let me fix you something already. Please, let me fix you something. First and foremost, am I making you a cocktail or a mocktail? Mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail. Just as fun and delicious, but without the burn. Or the drunk part, obviously.
Cocktail.
Excellent! So, what'll it be? You know that drink takes 7 minutes for me to shake? I'm charging extra. Anyway, coming right up.
7 minutes later.
Whew.
You lift your glass to your lips, taking an extended sip.
How was it?
That's really good. Where you learn how to make drinks?
Well, after 6 grand openings, I got a lot of practice in. Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my beverages pretty well. I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it. So, will you be my first returning customer?
Sure.
Really? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. Please. And I'll be seeing you next time.
Going down, go.
Lucinda stands there in your way once again, although she appears to have lost her usual bravado.
Baby, I need to know who I am.
Give me that smut.
Smut you shall receive. For today, I am Lucinda Lurid, purveyor of fantasy.
I'm ready, my queen.
You look ready. You've been going around dating everything here, and truth be told, they're just objects. But me, I'm built different.
How so?
You can actually have me. Right now. In reality. Come with me to my fantasy chamber. Away from prying eyes.
Oh my god.
This time, as you are magically whisked away, the fantasy chamber appears different. done up precisely to your particular tastes. There are whips and chains on the walls, and some sort of restraining device that's precisely your size.
Do me.
Let go.
Lucinda transforms into the dominatrix of your dreams, pushing your body to its absolute limits as you show her the true meaning of complete and total submission. You give yourself over to Lucinda in body and spirit, and she rewards your obedience with pleasure beyond comprehension.
That was incredible. Tell me, baby, how do you feel?
Love every moment of that.
I'm so glad. So achingly glad to hear that. That's okay if you're not ready. Now that you've unlocked the secret version of me, I will always be available to you if you choose to see me again. I hope you do.
Hey, Top Dweller, what you got there, hotshot?
Me? Are you referring this rat?
Don't you do this to me. You know that I know that we both know that that's a rat.
What is it? I can't really understand you if you're not yelling at me.
Is that a frickin' rat?
Well, it's certainly a cat. Yep.
Ooh, baby! Come to Papa! Here, let it go. Let it go! I got this stinky ass cheese and everything!
I really want to get more sponge marked and get this. Get the revenge for 1/3 of the 4th century Westerner. You're thirsty. Okay, then here you go.
You watch with a morbid curiosity as Vaughn takes the plush from you and does what he's built to do, snapping down on the toy with a terrible sound.
Yes, I frickin' did it! What?
He looks at the plush with a frown, squinting at it.
Hold on. The hell is this?
He lifts his bar, yanking the plush
my
out
God, so
and holding
cute.
it up in one
It's
fist.
so cute.
Why is this so soft?
It's fluffy. I figured you could snap him in and
That's so thoughtful. Holy frickin' shit!
I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings.
Look at this! This cute little rat bastard! Oh! What do I do with it now?
Keep it, nugget, whatever.
You mean he's mine? Jeez. Nobody's ever done something like this for me.
But you deserve it.
I'm not so sure about that. Why'd you help me anyway? Not that I ain't grateful or whatever. It's just, you know, weirdos like me, we don't usually make the best first impressions.
It's nice to be nice.
Maybe so. Maybe so, pal. Here I was, ready to snap my first rat I meet. And instead, I wind up all goo-goo gaga over some stranger who ain't never even been in a crawl space before.
Oh, what?
Huh? I mean,
Who?
You dummy! I like you, all right?
Oh, Vagan, you are sweet, but there's a whole house out there for me and you to fall in love with.
Rush! Who's Russian? You should have seen your frickin' face, pal. Wow, because I was, you were, woo! I got you pretty good there, huh?
Oh, truly love me. Yeah, take it easy. We're friends now. Do you wanna maybe meet up someone more around here?
Like the other stuff in the house? Can I bring my little rat?
Yeah, come on, let's get this.
Good boy. All right. All right. Here we go. Thanks, by the way, for helping me. Being friends with me don't mean nothing.
Woohoo! Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you later. Bye.